As the saying goes, guys, numbers don't lie. And I think you're going to be very pleased with the numbers we've got for you here today regarding XRP, as the XRP market report is now out. Ripple just released it about an hour ago from the time of this recording, the Q1 2024 markets report. Also, I've got some overall broader market updates. And at the end of this video, guys, got a really good clip from both David Schwartz and the man, the myth, the legend, Chris Larson as well. Guys, all I ever ask is if you do like talking about Ripple and XRP, you know what to do. Go ahead, drop an X in the comment section, smash that like button, share the video. Let others know what is truly happening here in this digital revolution. As they state, notable market developments in Q1. Kind of what were we looking at in terms of the overall narrative of the market was continued U.S. demand for BTC spot ETFs. We had centralized and decentralized exchange volume growth. Also, key regulatory and legal updates we had, and technical blockchain upgrades, including the AMM, which was absolutely huge for the XRP ledger. Before I get into the down dirty numbers, and again, I think you're going to be very happy with them. Silver, shout out to silver today. Let me know in the comments section below, do any of you actually hold silver? I'll be the first to admit I don't hold nearly enough. I have some silver, but I think that it is still incredibly undervalued, as silver today hit a market close of $31.50. Copper closed at all-time highs, and gold. So shout out to Blockchain Backer for putting this on our radar. Absolutely beautiful day for precious metals. Also, we had in the news today, Russia and Iran working to create a single currency for BRICS. We've been talking a lot about this over the past couple years, as they're moving away from the US dollar. The US dollar is going to need a buyer. What is Ripple doing? They're creating a stable coin, which will be essentially a buyer of U.S. treasuries. They're going to need to buy U.S. treasuries, and I think that the U.S. is going to start getting very friendly, especially once this SEC case is finally out of the way with Ripple. It was always supposed to be that way anyways, right? For transactions to Q1 of 2024, we saw a 108% increase in transactions. That is absolutely huge to see that kind of increase in just one quarter. Also, the burns, XRP burns, which helps massively as the banks start to buy up XRP with scarcity to drive the value of XRP higher, 101% increase. These are huge numbers, guys. Now, number of new wallets actually decreased by just 11%. I do believe it's for a couple reasons. We had a hot Bitcoin, right? The BTC ETFs obviously gained a lot of attention. Bitcoin was hot. It hasn't been altcoin season yet. We've got a lot of weak hands also. I stated last night in my video how someone could get out of XRP right now before we are about to end this case, this long drawn out case. It's very crazy to me. Now, I get it. Some people have been in for years and they're just tired and they can't take any longer, but we are so incredibly close. I can't possibly imagine getting out at this point in my mind. Now, guys, those are the numbers. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section below. Check out this clip. CTO David Schwartz, co-founder Chris Larson, holding it down. Check it out.
Chris, how would you describe what the Internet of Value is and what the sort of insight is to get us there?
Yeah, so a lot of it came from kind of the early work you guys did with pathfinding, and again, having this, anything of value can be traded. That kind of was the germ of it. But kind of stepping way back, if you look at the real problem in the world today, a lot of people point to globalization as being, not working for people. And we would say, no, it's not that it's not working. It's just it's a work in progress, right? It's incomplete. So we could have a real globalization needs interoperability in three core things, right? Data, goods, shipping, and money. And the problem is it only has interoperability in data, obviously the internet, and shipping since the 50s with the shipping container, which creates interoperability between port to other port, ship to train to truck. But you don't have that with money. Money networks don't interoperate. And if you have that, now billions of people are onboarded into a real working, kind of system of globalization, and that's upon us. I think that's really what we're trying to build here.
And I think the need is very, very evident now because you have companies that have very, very light infrastructure or none in the areas they serve.
If you talk to folks at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation who do a ton of work in the financial infrastructure, of the world, the big thing that they're trying to accomplish is to allow people to send as little as 50 cents, somebody in the developing world, if they're really going to be a participant in the global economy. And that's just impossible today, right? I mean, it's really even impossible to send $50 from the US to Europe without it being all chewed up in fees. 50 cents is just not on the table. But in a world now, this kind of internet of value, combining things like ILP and XRP, that is absolutely possible. That is, so frictionless and so fast, it completely changes the economics. And then beyond, those billions of people that need to send 50 cents, think about the trillions of devices and code that needs to be able to send, 10,000th of a cent. That is also enabled through what's going on here. So pretty exciting.
I think the vision is to be able to make an international payment as cheap and easy as pulling up a web page, like something that you would do without even thinking about the mechanics or the costs or who has to do what. It's just so automatic and so cheap and so scalable, and there's so many of them happening that it's almost invisible. You don't even think about doing it.
Yeah, almost like the value is moving with the data, just right on top of each other. And that is a world that we can have, but not with the infrastructure you have today. You've got kind of an internet world, kind of working with a pre-internet world of money, and those things are not lining up. So this is a big bottleneck for the world. If we can push through this, that's it. And again, blockchains are not the only answer. They're a subset of the solution, but the broader solution combines this kind of value interoperability protocols with a super fast and efficient digital asset, and then with some kind of mechanism for programming how that value moves around.